This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2005 Ford F350 crew cab short bed, single rear wheel. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel, 4-wheel drive, Lariat, which is leather, FX4 off-road suspension package, obviously a crew cab. Has 153,690 actual miles. It was a dealer trade-in in Anaheim, California that we purchased. We bring them home, we do an inspection. This is what it looks like. Beautiful truck, runs, drives, looks great. When it came, first of all, I bought it as a green light vehicle, and when it got here, because this is all we do is 6.0s, we knew it needed an oil cooler because the oil cooler was leaky. And so if you're gonna do an oil cooler, you might as well do a Bulletproof EGR cooler, might as well do the IPR. So it's been bulletproofed, which we didn't need to do, but we did. We could have just mopped it up and sold it, but we want to do it right, so we did. New Bulletproof EGR cooler, new Ford oil cooler, new IPR. So you got that handled. Both taillights are new. Rotella oil and filter, obviously part of the bulletproofing, and new coolant, obviously. All new gaskets and whatnot. It's a pretty truck. It's a pretty truck. I'm gonna walk around. These are the tires that it came on, so somebody just put tires on it, probably the last couple thousand miles. Is it perfect? No, it's a little bit of lacquer checking here. The driver's side is the original paint. The passenger side is better than original. I mean, that guy, whatever, I don't know if it got keyed or what, there's no accident and it's Carfax, so probably got scratched somewhere and they just decided to paint the passenger side. And that guy is a hell painter. I'd let him loose on a Porsche. I mean, huh. Usually when you see a truck that's had paint work, the worst side is the new side, the repaint. On this one looks really good. He did a really good job. There's a little ding right here, a little door ding. Probably did this repaint a long time ago for there to be a door ding there, but the point of these videos is not to tell you what you want to hear. That's what the brick and mortars guys do, because you know, 1 or 2 people a month may hop in this vehicle on their property, on their brick and mortar lot, whereas we will have 800 to 1,000 people a day see our vehicles. So our goal is different than their goal. Our goal is to make sure the right person buys it, has all the information they need to make a good decision, is happy. Most of our vehicles, probably 60 or 70%, will ship out of state, and we can't have a vehicle going to Minnesota and then find out, you know, we said this, this, and this, and it was that, that, and that. It's got to match up with what we say. So everything that we know, you will know. Doesn't make us perfect, but if there's something wrong, we are going to point it out. 153,697 miles. $153,697. All right. Now let's go into the hood. We're gonna be looking for Ford stamps on both sides of the core support and on both fenders, which will tell you that they're original parts and have been replaced. There's the Ford stamp there. Ford stamp there. Cat sticker where it belongs. Ford stamp there. And Ford stamp there. Oil cap off, 0 blow-by, which is what you would assume based on the bulletproofing and the condition of the truck in general. It really didn't need to be bulletproof. It needed an oil cooler, but you have to take all that stuff off anyway. EGR cooler and the IPR aren't that much more money, so it's just a little labor thing, so it's kind of lazy not to, so we did it. Kelly Blue Book, Ford F350 short bed, 153,000 miles. Kelly is 18,966, so basically 19 grand, with a fair market range of 15,900 to 20,000. Okay, here's the Carfax itself. There's the Carfax. History events, so they blend the Carfax Kelly Blue Book. They come out with a value of $16,430 is what they say the retail value of this truck is. That's probably more like it. There's the VIN. No accidents reported, no damage, one owner. I did this Carfax today, 10/1/19, about an hour ago. Okay. People ask me why there's no link for this. Why am I doing it with the video camera? Because we already pay them $989 a month for Carfax, and they want us to pay them for each link, individual link. Hell no. And then we would just pass that on to you, and that's kind of stupid. So there you go. There's the Carfax. Here's the title that was signed over to us. This is a California clear title. There's the VIN. Protect the innocent. This is Michael. He traded it in with $153,690. Okay. It looks like it was a Capstone Federal Credit Union vehicle, which they cleared the lien here. All right. And then it was signed over 9/19 to Wheel Kinetics. Okay. So that's that. All right. Look under there and see the seats look good. Let's see. Seat back, forward, up, down, tilt forward, back, up, back, heated seat on and off. The bottom of the doors, you always want to go there when you're buying a truck, especially when we get to the driver door. And the driver door, that's where they collect all the rust if they were in snow country. Right underneath the lip of the driver door. Window up and down. Perfect. Surprises up there. Like I said, I'm not going to dwell too much on how great the truck is. That'll speak for itself. I got to make sure that I tell you what's wrong and show you what's wrong and make sure that you have the right information. That way we have no drama. Drama sucks. Perfect. All right, driver door, there's the VIN right here, okay? This is where it matters. Nope, nothing. Nada. Tire stamp where it belongs. Window, 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 window. Let's see, what else? Mirror. In, out, up, down, other side, out, in, up and down. Door locks. There we go. Floor pedals, up and down. Tilt wheel, works fine. Heated seat on and off. Seat forward and back, up and down, tilt up, down, rear up and down. Everything works fine there. No surprises under the carpet, nada. Believe it or not, it's October 1st and it's still 91. Ugh, God, I've had enough. It's almost harder right now when it's 91. There's the back glass than it is when it's June and it's 110 because we've had enough by now. There's tow on, see the light on? Tow on and off. All right, air conditioning. Let's look at that. All right, perfect. And that's blowing ice cold already. Fan down, fan up. Temperature up, temperature down. Let's do this. Steering controls, and down and up. Temperature up, temperature down. That works fine. Trailer. Let's see, what else we got going on here? Let's put in neutral. Go to 4 low. Now we're in 4x4 low range. Yeah, that's granny gear right there. All right, and reverse and low. All right, neutral. Now we're gonna go to 4 high. Low range goes away. Put it in drive. Now we're in 4 high. That's a little quicker. And reverse. That's in 4 high. All right, gates are open. Neutral. Go to 2-wheel drive. Get out the gate here. We do a little systems check for you too before we go. All right, put it in park. Systems check. Engine temp okay. Transmission temp okay. Oil pressure okay. Brake fluid level okay. All doors closed. Air filter okay. 75 miles to empty. System check complete. All right. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, you will pay the following. You will pay your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city of 2.6% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship out of Arizona, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price. There'll be no tax, there'll be no dock fee, nothing, just the price, okay? If you are gonna pay by wire and ship out of state, once we receive full payment by wire, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We will sign it off to you. We will scan it in your online file and we will mail it to you. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it in. You will have the truck shipped to you. You'll already have the title from the mail. When the truck shows up, you just take the mail title you got from the mail and the truck to your local motor vehicles and get plates. It's simple. Deposit. Deposit is $500. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Until then, it will stay for sale. Please make sure you get your deposit in. Till then, like I said, it'll stay for sale. Very important. Last part of every video, I say the same thing, regardless of which car it is. I've been doing this for 12 years, and boy, I could like pretty much, I could be unconscious and do this part. We don't have salesmen, so we don't have to pay them, and we don't have to have them around, which is the best part. And that means you don't have to pay them because that's not in the price of the vehicle. We don't have a great zip code like they do at the auto mall here where they have to pay high rent. We pay very low rent, all right? So you're not paying a rent like you are when you're buying a vehicle from the auto mall, all right? You also don't have to pay for the lattes and the beverages and the attendant that they have at every new car dealership's place now when you go buy a vehicle. We don't have them either. We don't have a lounge or bottled water with our name on it or any of that crap. So you're not paying for that. You're also not paying for future repairs. At the new car dealership, when they sell you a used car, they know that you're gonna be back the next day or a month later or 3 months later and say, oh, the window doesn't work, fix it. And they're gonna. Well, that's in the price of the car before you bought it, trust me, okay? That's not in our price because we are not fixing your truck. This is your truck. We have all this information for you. We tell you what we know about it. Carfax, Kelly, title, what we did, what we know, on cosmetics and everything, big photo gallery, so you can make a good decision and be the owner. We are not writing you a check at any time for any amount for any reason, okay? That's a little bit of tough love. We have to say that every time, okay? This thing is badass. I drive these things for a living. 6.0s, I've driven thousands and thousands, probably 2,000 or 3,000 in the last couple of years. This is a really nice one, very smooth. For a 1-ton, it's got a really nice ride without a trailer behind it. Usually you need a little weight so that you're not so stiff. This thing's pretty nice. Actually, you could drive this thing around. And it's a short bed, which makes it even more drivable, and a single rear wheel. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, but we just like people to know how we operate so that there's no anger, no pissiness, and you know, that's how it works. We have many buyers who have bought many vehicles from us. We have Kyle in San Diego that he's on like number 12, and out of 12 he's only had 2 that he had to do any work on within a month of getting them, and he knew not to call us. He just asked us some advice. He's like, what do I do about this? And we helped him buy a part, you know, at our cost, and sent it to him, and he took care of it. That's how we do things, all right? If that doesn't work for you, there's not a single vehicle on our property for you. We don't have anything for you. None of these things. Anyway, I think that's a pretty truck too, by the way. I think that's about it. Thank you for your time.